then you will ask me, if you are fixing it, not pulling on it, then what is the reason of elongation? Let's look at this possible mechanism. The respiratory movement of the abdominal wall very gently will make a massage, make traction of 1 millimeter every day, or the weight of the intestine will push a little bit every day, very gently and very smoothly on the testicular vessels, making it longer and longer every day. So, the follow-up has been at least for 12 months to 36 months for position and size of the testes, color Doppler in all cases, and checking for complication. Let me summarize what we find. In over 180 intra-abdominal testes, almost half of them were found and half were absent. The found cases, we could do a lap-assisted one-stage orchidopexy in half again, and the traction in the other half. But for the absent, 2/3 of them were passing through the internal ring, and 1/3 was blind ending. This is very similar to other publications. But let's concentrate on this group with traction, 48 cases. 34 of them were unilateral and 7 bilateral. That's a total of 48 cases. And we checked by color Doppler the vascularity in all cases. We encountered complication in 3. We had atrophy, slipping of the traction stitch in 5. But I would like to emphasize, ladies and gentlemen, that we have no single case of internal herniation or intestinal adhesions. So this is a summary of 83% success at 12 months, and these are slipping. They are not failures actually, because we redo traction once more and they come back to the scrotum. So if you consider this, you'll have a higher rate of success. The primary concern, I have been lucky to give this presentation almost all over the world, and the first question I get is this one. So I decided to put it for you before you ask me. So, is there a possibility of internal strangulation? The answer is no. It is not possible, and I can confidently say that. Why? Because it did not happen in 5 years, and it did not happen in more than 50 patients. And what we see during the operation is that the whole of the small gut is in front, not behind, never behind. And this is what you see here. This is a stretched wall. The rectum only is in the back, and the intestine is, all of them, always in all cases, in front. Then, if you have confidence on the safety, can we do a bilateral simultaneous traction? I hope you don't have the same feeling. Yes, we can. Because in these 7 cases of bilateral, we had the courage to do them bilaterally. As you can see here, the 2 cases, 2 testes are under traction, and again, the whole of the small bowel is in front. This is a traction stitch. No single band of external adhesions. And again, here you will notice this crisscross appearance of the testicular vessels. And if you go behind this both testicular vessels, you can assure the amount of laxity present in the mechanism of attraction we have. You see here, both of them has remarkably elongated to the extent that allows normal scrotal placement without any degree of tension. So in conclusion, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, the technique is safe and effective with remarkable lengthening without dividing the vessels. We had made recent refinements which made life easier for us and for the patients, and the long-term follow-up confirmed its safety. The future implication is to do the effect of hormonal treatment during the period of traction, to do histological confirmation to see the nature of the testis before and after traction, and we are preparing a multi-center study. A protocol is ready. More than 7 centers around the world are sharing. I hope you also can share in this. If you like the animation I did, I think the animations will help very much to clarify the idea. Then I would like to thank Omar Shehata, my son, for helping me all the time in doing these animations. Sometimes they are considered the best part of my talk, so I'm proud of you, Omar. So it has been very nice for me to share with you a lot of